Hey YouTubers, I'm back. Just want to give a big hello to all the YouTubers out there in the world. This video is for guys and girls that use ice augers. It's probably one of the most important videos I've made yet. Anyway, I want to walk you through some of the issues some people have having with any ice auger, whether it be manually operated or electric or gas. I've read a lot of reviews. Some of them complained about broken blades and broken plastic pieces and such. Anyway, I'm going to begin to cover this for you all. Hopefully this video will help. First of all, for all you guys out there, I guess it's just genetically instructed in us to be men, so we tend to manhandle things. And anyway, the video will explain what I'm saying to you. First of all, we have a blade cover. It's only made of plastic, and this is one of the things you have to respect. It's just plastic. Plastic gets out onto the cold, tends to get a little brittle. Second thing I want to talk about is the blades. Pay no attention to the tripod leg here. Anyway, to cover broken blade issues. If you look, you can see that the blades extend beyond this ring here. And what that is, this edge here is a snag edge. This edge here is a snag edge. So when you've drilled a hole and you go to remove your auger from the hole, these edges will catch the underneath edge of the hole. So don't manhandle it and force it out. These blades are hardened steel and they're more brittle when they're cold. So when you drill a hole and the head of your auger is down through the ice, remove it carefully. If you snag these edges and you manhandle it, you will break the blades. Second thing is drilling the hole. Here again, men manhandle things. When you start to drill a hole, well, let me give you an example. If you're digging a hole with a shovel, as men, the first thing we want to do is stab the earth with the shovel to get it started. Then we jump on it and whatever else. But anyways, it's the initial stabbing of the shovel that we just naturally do. So, referring this to the ice auger blades, first thing men want to do, maybe not all, I'm guilty of this. I've had 3 different Eskimo augers. They were manually operated. You twist it in yourself. The first ice auger I had, first thought was to slam the head of the ice auger onto the ice. That would get it started and then start turning it. Don't ever slam the blades of the auger onto the ice. There again, you're going to risk breaking the blades. Not to mention, you'll bend the blades and the place it seats on. If you bend it, the blades are out of whack. They're not going to cut into the ice anymore. They're going to rub it. So never, ever, ever jam the head of your auger onto the ice. Gently set it down and let the auger do the cutting. I can't stress that more than what I'm stressing it now. Never ever slam the auger blades onto the ice. You'll break them and knock them out of whack. Never ever. And when you're removing it from the hole, carefully lift it until you feel these leading ends here hit the very underneath edge of the ice, work it up through there, and then remove your auger from the hole. Another good thing to practice is don't set your auger down on the ice if it's electric auger, or any auger for that matter, because then the blades are up and they're exposed, and one trip and fall from a family member, and these blades are extremely sharp, they will cut you open terribly. It's the last thing you want to deal with. I'm going to pause the video for a second. Okay, I'm back. Now, some of the reviews I read on the internet was this handle breaking off here. As you can see, this handle protrudes away from, or this lever here protrudes away from the auger handle here. If this thing snags on something, that's a pretty thin lever there, thinner than a pencil. Anyway, if you're pulling this thing in and out of the back of a pickup truck or any vehicle, you catch that little plastic handle onto something, yeah, it's going to snap off. For those guys out there that have augers that have snapped off these little levers, shame on you. Come on, man, you ought to know better. These things are heavy duty as far as power and the build itself. I'm assuming that Ion wanted to keep this thing as light as possible, so they're not going to put a 50-pound lever on here, and they're going to go as light as they can. Now, I've had no problem with mine ever since I bought it. Another issue I read about on the internet, and I think we're all guilty of this, mostly men. We pull something out of the package and we don't want to read instructions. We just want to go, true, yes, no, what? Anyway, first thing we want to do is go. Well, this battery here, as with any battery, whether it's a telephone or any cordless tool with battery power, the first thing they stress is charge your battery fully. I'll repeat that. Charge your battery fully before you ever use it. Now imagine, I even read some reviews where a guy says right out of the box, went out on the ice and the thing died on me after a couple of holes. Well, first of all, you didn't charge it like they recommended you charge it. Now you got it out in the cold weather and you're stressing it, and you were probably upset and because it wasn't performing very well, so you probably ran it right down to the last bit of energy left in the battery. Probably destroyed your battery. Again, directions on most battery-powered tools: charge the battery fully. So don't pound your blades onto the ice. Don't pull it out of the hole too quickly and catch the edges of the blades here. You can see the edge of that. You catch the rim of your hole with the blades and you'll snap it, pounding it on or pulling it out. Be careful with this plastic handle here. Charge your battery fully before you use it. Other than that, everything's just pretty much common sense. These augers here, you don't have to force them. Gently set it onto the ice and go. First time I used it, followed instructions, charged the battery totally, and I had good luck with it first time I used it and every time after that. In fact, I probably drilled over 50 holes out on the ice. Now the holes were only like 8 inches deep, but when I got home it was still over half full on my battery. Let me see if I'm missing anything. Oh, when you're done and you're bringing it home, always replace the cover on your blades. That will protect it in the back of your truck or vehicle or whatever. You don't want to break them blades. You don't want to bend them. You don't want to dull them. Just take care of it. God, I hope this video helps people out. Again, this video is for any ice auger. Any and all ice augers. Thank you for watching the video. I hope this helps some people out. And if you like it, give it a thumbs up. And peace out.